Today I'll be programming my first block of strength and conditioning training in preparation for my first ever half marathon on October 12th, so that'll be the Manchester half marathon, and I'll be spreading my strength and conditioning over 3 different blocks. Today I'll be going through block 1 in terms of what the goals are for this block, how I'll be structuring it, and how I'm going to progress through the weeks. So in terms of general overview of my training week, I'll be doing 3 runs a week and 2 strength and conditioning sessions, which will be both full body. In terms of the runs, these will be Wednesday, Thursday and Saturday. So Wednesday sprint session, Thursday recovery run, Saturday will be my longer run, and then strength and conditioning 2 full body sessions will be Tuesday and Sunday. So really simple, and trying not to get too sore through the week with the training. So what are the goals for this block of training? So 3 main goals for this block of training. So as you can see on the whiteboard there, number 1 is increase muscle capacity, i.e. we want to be increasing the amount of work the muscle can do and get more blood flow to it, maybe a bit of hypertrophy as well. So increase muscle size, strength, do a bit more volume work initially, and that will include a bit more isolation work as well towards the end of the sessions. And then number 2 is similar to number 1, but we want to build a really solid foundation of good strength, good amount of capacity in the gas tank, and then we can build on that in terms of maximum strength and power. And then the last thing is introduction into power. So realistically, I probably wouldn't include much power work, but because I've already done a block of training as my intro after my surgery, I'm still going to do some power work, not as much, but still going to put some jumps and hops in there. So a little bit of power, but not too much, because the main focus is the strength and sort of the capacity work. So this is the program breakdown of my first block of training. So I'm going to go through each session, kind of what exercises and what reps I'll be doing, and the reasoning behind the structure of each session. So 2 full body sessions. We're going to start off with session A here. So pretty much in terms of structure, generally speaking, we've got power, main strength, secondary strength, and then secondary strength still, and then some accessory work at the end. So a nice structure. Do the most important stuff first, and then work our way down the list as we progress. So yeah, we'll go through session here. So we got counter movement jumps, bit of power, probably go 2, 3, 4 reps potentially. Number 2, trap bar deadlift, so working on maximal strength, 6 reps. Superset, so doing 2 exercises back to back, a bit upper body, so bench press, dumbbell rows. Same again with this, probably start off with 6 to 8 reps on this first week. Number 4 is a Cossack squat, so working on a lunge type of movement. So I get with hip pain and some issues there, and a bit of groin pain. And so for me, the Cossack squat's really good. I can load it up and it helps me prevent any injuries, any issues from occurring. Anywhere from 6 to 8 reps again. And then the last 2 exercises, ideally superset them. We've got a single leg hamstring curl standing version, which is, it's a hammer strength machine. So even with these and a calf raise machine as well, 8 to 10 reps. You can go more, like 12 to 15. But I don't want to induce too much fatigue because I'll be running as well, so I've kind of found the mid ground. In terms of session 2, very, very similar structure. We're just going to be tackling different movement patterns. Number 1, pogos, work on ankle stiffness, Achilles tendon stiffness, and working on your ability to absorb force and produce it as well. Number 2, we've got front squat. Same again as a trap bar, probably 5-6 reps and then progress. A superset, so back to back, pull-ups and dips. Progress from doing body weight to back to weighted, so weighted pull-ups, weighted dips, just a few minutes and then go again. Number 4, dumbbell RDL, again working on hamstring strength, really, really important, especially for running and especially for increased pace as well, because obviously with sprinting you're going to be utilising your hamstring a little bit more as well. Reps for these 6 to 8, dumbbell RDLs, probably maybe more, but I'll stick to about 7-8 reps. And then the last 2 exercises are superset again. So seated calf raise machine, again hammer strength, really good. And then superset that with a Copenhagen plank, again working on core strength, adductor strength as well, so groin strength, and being able to kind of make sure I'm doing the extra work to make sure I don't get injured, basically. With the seated calf raise, same again, probably 8 to 10 reps ish. And then with the Copenhagen planks, I'll probably start off with maybe 15-20 seconds and then progress from there. How do we now progress week to week within a 4-week block period to make sure that our strength's getting better, our capacity's getting better, and most importantly, we're not getting injured or overtraining? So a really simple structure I'm going to use, or I've been using for years, for each type of block, and it's based on RPE, so effort levels on a scale of 0 to 10. 0 is really easy, 10 is really hard. The best way I can sort of describe it is if you've got an effort level of say 7 out of 10, you've got 3 reps left in the tank. So that means you get the number, with the remainder adding up to 10 is the amount of reps you've got left. So if I said 8, you'd have 2 reps. If I said 9, you'd have 1 rep. So that would look at intensity of your exercises. This is how I'm going to progress. So week number 1, we're most likely going to go RPE 6, 2 sets per exercise. So really easy, just introduction week. So week number 2 is I'd probably I usually bump up the RPE a little bit more. So it'd most likely be 6/7, I'll just put 7 there, and you'll be bumping up the volume to 3 sets of exercise instead. So not a massive change, but we are increasing the volume, so you can push the weight slightly, but the main change here is we're doing extra work, so you could potentially stick at the same weight as you progress to week 2. Week 3, I'd probably say effort level RPE 7/8, so still do 3 sets per exercise, but I'd probably start reducing the reps on some of them. So particularly on the strength exercises, so I'd leave the plyometrics alone. Strength exercises, I'd start reducing the reps maybe by 1 or 2. Then I'd be increasing the load because you'll be doing less reps for more weight. And then for the other exercises, same again. So for example, bench press and rows, if I did 6 to 8 reps on week 1 and 2, then potentially I'll be doing maybe 4 to 6 reps on week 3, and I'll be increasing the load as well. And then week 4, RPE 8. Essentially week 4 would be similar to week 3. If I felt pretty good, I can drop the reps a little bit more. So for example, trap bar deadlift, if I went 7, so 7 reps, 6 reps, potentially go 5 reps here. Or if I wanted to stick at 6, I kind of just increase the weight a little bit. So yeah, that's pretty much the progression system I'm going to use. I have actually created a free strength and conditioning program. It's 4 weeks long. It's for runners. This one is 3 days a week, the one I've created. So it'll be on screen somewhere here now. If you'd like to download it, grab it. There's a link down below. Click the link and pop your email in, and then yeah, it'll be sent to you direct. So that is everything in this video. Really interesting in terms of going through everything from my point of view as a strength and conditioning coach and as a physio. That's block 1. I'll be doing the same for block 2 next month when I start it, so I'll do a breakdown again. Stay tuned for more, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch everyone soon. Peace.